Will hit Iran where it hurts. That is the message from counterterrorism experts as the U.S. retaliates against those responsible for the continued attacks against American troops in the Middle East. CBN News national security correspondent Caitlin Burke has been following the U.S. response and joins us now. Caitlin.
Jenna, U.S. strikes have increased on targets in Iraq and Syria, especially following the deaths of 3 soldiers in Jordan. Last week, they struck facilities used by the militia believed responsible for carrying out that fatal attack. This week, a mission eliminated one of the group's top commanders.
Initial assessments indicate that there were no additional militants injured or killed beyond the one Kataib Hezbollah commander who was targeted.
Counterterrorism experts say while the U.S. campaign is significant, the strikes aren't hitting targets that matter to Iran.
The broader point here is the IRGC, Iran's elite terrorist force, is the one that funded, equipped, and supported these attacks. And they haven't been held accountable at all. In the strikes last week, as well as the ones this week, we didn't see any of their terrorists killed. They were given well enough notice to be able to all escape back into Iran.
Former special advisor for Iran, Gabriel Nerona, compares the situation to a game of chess.
They don't care how many of their pawns die. But if you hit their rooks, their bishops, their queens, that's when they really start hurting. And that's when they change their behavior.
Meanwhile, an Iran watchdog group warns the country now has enough weapons-grade uranium to build a nuclear weapon in just a week. While Nerona questions that assessment, he warns that the current situation in the Middle East makes a potentially nuclear Iran more dangerous than ever.
What I've learned from history is that if a country says they want to wipe Israel off the map, if they want to destroy America, we should take them at their word. And so there's a reason the last 6 U.S. presidents have all declared that Iran will never get a nuclear weapon, because the things they would do with it are far worse than any other country that has nuclear weapons would ever dream of doing.
Nerona also worries about recent comments made by President Biden about Israel.
The conduct of the response in Gaza, in the Gaza Strip, has been over the top.
I think it says the message that if you attack an ally of ours and you shame them enough and you use your propaganda machine enough inside America, you can get America to back down from its allies.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken also criticized Israel this week, specifically on the humanitarian toll of the war. In Tel Aviv, Blinken warned the attacks of October 7th shouldn't give Israel, quote, license to dehumanize others.